Welcome to Bring It Game presents the Unashamed Gamers, episode 37.
Do you know, Paul, I was thinking about Gamescom. Do you think we'll hear any more about Assassin's Creed Origins?
Yeah, hopefully it'll be more like the original.
What, lacking content?
3, 2, 1, fight!
Welcome back to the Unashamed Gamers with Ben and Paul. Today we're going to be talking about Gamescom, which is going to be end of August.
Yay.
So this is going to be kind of like our predictions.
Like with E3 episode.
Rehashing the classics.
Rehashing the classics.
You know the one, the E3 episode no one listened to. We're going to do that again.
It's got like 9 views, come on.
Yeah, that was you refreshing.
Yeah, it was.
Repeatedly.
Just click, click.
You're changing your IP address and like researching. Oh, look, we've got a comment. I'm like, Paul, that's definitely one of your accounts. How would you know? Well, the profile picture's you. You're wearing a t-shirt that says Bring It Gaming in the picture.
Yeah, man.
Great show, guys. Never listened before, long time fan. Lots of contradiction in terms.
Yeah. Oh, long time right, first time listener. Wait, what? Right, but yeah, so we'll start like we started last week with a new segment. The news segment, and it goes a little something like this. News, sha-la-la-la.
What I loved is last week I was like, you're gonna have to edit it, so I'll put that out, and then I thought about it in hindsight. I was like, oh wait, he doesn't edit shit.
Edit? What's edit?
I was like, well, look, he even puts the intro music at the start of every episode. How lucky we are.
Oh God, right.
Right, news.
So yeah, I feel we should have like a bong in here or something. Not like a real bong, like for news. Like,
I think some people would argue we do have a bong in here.
Like Crackdown 3 delay till spring. Bong. Do you know what I mean? No, let's not. Let's just go past that together. Right, so yeah, Crackdown 3's been delayed till spring. Do you care?
I think it's interesting to hear about, like, because obviously with the Xbox One X coming out, it was meant to be, it's like its launch title, kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of, because obviously it'll still play on a normal Xbox, but people were like going to be like, oh, this is its exclusive title, and then it's not there. But then a lot of people are saying, oh, so now the Xbox One X doesn't have any exclusives, and they're like, but it's not an exclusive console. Like, I don't understand your argument.
Yeah.
It's not, and they're like, Xbox don't have any exclusives, blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking, like, why are you playing that's exclusive? Like, I've got both consoles, and I'm like, what am I playing that's exclusive to PlayStation 4? Loads. Like, that's amazing. Like, don't get us wrong, I'm really enjoying Lawbreakers, but, like, I'm still playing, like, loads of other games that are, like, multi-plat.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's our argument. Yeah, I'm not really bothered. Like, they had the big reveal with Terry Crews, and he was, like, blowing shit up, and I was just like, yeah, meh. I mean, I've been meh for those games forever.
But, I mean, we've touched on it before, you know what I mean? Like, the first Crackdown, you know, nostalgia was great, it was fun, I enjoyed the co-op. Crackdown 2 just didn't have us at all. It was just soulless, and then this just looks like soulless Crackdown 2. And, you know, I'm happy it's been delayed, because delayed usually means that they've either, you know, like, checked fan feedback and went, oh, people are not really hyped about this, maybe we should do something else. Or, they've done some tests and they're like, wow, this is really not ready to go out the door. Mm-hmm. And to be fair, I find that quite refreshing. I wouldn't expect any less from Microsoft, because they're a big fucking company, you know what I mean? But, I mean, at the minute, it's just, I mean, the past few years, the whole industry's just become, just get out the door, get this piece of crap out the door, even for AAA games. Like I said it to you yesterday, actually, when we were playing Battlefield 1, like, I didn't enjoy Battlefield 1 for the first couple of months. I'm starting to enjoy it now more, because they're fixing a lot of the issues. Like, the netcode's so much better and stuff like that. But that for such a big game, that game launched with so many bugs. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
I was literally hanging on every word you were saying. I was like, this is good shit. Like, I was like, usually I'm like nodding it. I was just like looking at you. I was like, he knows his stuff. But yeah, I agree. I honestly agree. They do. They just kick shit out the door. Like, it's not even finished. We'll patch it day one. Yeah. But I do agree. But
it's just been a disappointing state of affairs in general, just the industry the past couple of years. But I mean, that's just me. So I'm just thinking, you know, like, oh, this is good. Hopefully they're gonna either give it a refinement, a polish, maybe look at some. Because the thing I'm thinking is, well, is when you think of the Crackdown games, they're very light on story. Yeah. So the action needs to be really on point. You know what I mean?
My worry is they've said well, if you want to kill the boss of like this group, just blow up the building.
Yeah.
But then nobody's going to climb up the building because that's.
I think it's gonna be a progression where it's like like you always did in them games. You start with nothing, and then you pick up agility orbs, and that means you fucking can jump higher and run faster. And then, the more you do certain actions, so the more you drive, the better your driving skill becomes, very like GTA Online and stuff.
Yeah.
And same with strength, the more you fight with melee attacks, the stronger your strength is, and you can pick up cars and stuff. But I think it's just going to be a race to do that, and it'll be like same with the guns. So like, at first you can, it's up to you how you tackle the agents, but then I'm thinking, well, yeah, like you said, once I get a rocket launcher, is that it? It's game over.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure we talked about it on another podcast where it was like Mercenaries 2 where you could call in a nuke. Like, that was the only cool feature of Mercenaries 2. It was a really buggy shit game from the PlayStation 3 era. Yes, PlayStation 3. And like that, but that was the same thing. It was like cool the first time you called in the nuke, and then the 2 or 3 more times from that, it was like neat. And then it was like, okay, I'm done with that forever. Like, let's never ever touch or talk about this game other than in a shit podcast that nobody listens to. But then it's gonna be the same thing. I'm presuming, but like that's how I feel. I'd be like, well, if I can just blow up every building at the boss, then won't I just knock the building down?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so I'm not bothered. Like, I wasn't looking forward to that game anyway.
I mean, what do you think? Like, do you think that the Xbox One X needs an exclusive?
As long as it loads Grand Theft Auto 5 faster, I really don't care. Like, to be honest, like I've recently got a PlayStation 4, and all the games you've said, well, you've got to play these, I haven't even played them. Like, I've played some of The Last of Us, but I'm not like...
Yeah, you played some of Last of Us, you played Until Dawn.
I've almost finished Until Dawn, which I was really enjoying. But like, I don't feel this need to rush back to play it. Mm-hmm. I've never been like that interested in, I'm getting it because it's got this, except for the Dead Rising games, even though they get progressively worse.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I got a PlayStation 3 originally for The Last of Us. Yeah. That was why I got that. Because like, I would argue with anyone really that somehow Xbox 360 won last generation. Yeah. Even though, like the Red Ring of Death affected a lot of people. Like, I lost 3 consoles to the Red Ring.
Twice that, like.
You know what I mean? So like
bullshit.
So like one last gen. So for me, there was no reason to buy a PlayStation other than than the exclusives.
Yeah.
But then this gen, it was just like, oh well, the PlayStation, coming out of E3, it was the better choice. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I always end up getting both because, like you say, I want to be able to play everything that I want to be able to play. You know what I mean? Stuff that actually holds us. But I just think like most gamers, like if you've just got to look at law of averages, every year what sells, every year FIFA and every year Call of Duty, and they're cross-plat, and then every 2 years Battlefield.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
2-3 years, and then it's you know what I mean. Those are the games that sell, and they're on everything. So
sadly,
you know what I mean. The only argument you can have for certain cross-plat right now as well is like say, well, it looks better on PlayStation, and it looks even better still on PlayStation Pro.
Yeah.
Because I think most games run. Not all. There is 1080p games on Xbox One because I'm not going to crap my Xbox One because I probably prefer my Xbox One.
Yeah, so
you know what I mean. Just because I prefer the layout, and I've always preferred the Xbox controller since the Xbox original. I didn't have the massive original Xbox controller. Like I had one. Like I got what it was. Like I bought an Xbox off a friend.
Yeah.
And it came with 2 controllers, and one was the big original, and one was the smaller one.
Yeah.
And I just used the smaller one. But I've just, since that controller, like, changed my life with controllers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
PlayStation's too flimsy, I think.
And, like, the PlayStation one, it feels too small in my hand.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. And just the triggers are just, from 360, obviously 360 onwards, it's pretty much the same controller, let's be honest.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
It's a very slight refinement on the 360 controller. And I just prefer that controller. I prefer the triggers. Like for shooters, which I play predominantly, it just feels bad. I'm not going to say there isn't an argument to be had there. It's a taste thing, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But like I was saying, most games on an original Xbox One, like a lot of the big games don't run full 1080p. They're like 900p.
Yeah.
But like, so I'm sure Battlefield 1's 900p 30 frames per second, where it's 1080p 30 on PlayStation, but and then on PlayStation Pro, I think it's 1080p 60.
Right.
But like I was saying yesterday, we were playing on Battlefield 1 because another news story which ties in nicely because lazy is that like at the moment, like it'll probably be finished by the time this is out, but you can play the premium maps can do. It's like a premium trial that they're doing.
Yeah.
And they let you
Yeah.
play them for free. You don't gain any XP. It like banks it
Mhm.
for you to, if you actually
If you
buy
unlock
if you buy
yeah.
the premium DLC. But it means you get to play the maps.
Yeah.
And we were playing the maps, and I actually said to you, I was playing. I was like, I haven't played it for months because the game, like you say, it really annoyed us the first time round, like because it was just so bruggy for me personally. Like that, I'm not gonna like say to everyone, Battlefield 1's horribly broken, because it's not horribly broken. Just for me, my personal experience, it wasn't very enjoyable.
Yeah.
So I didn't really play it as much, and I'm a huge Battlefield fan.
Mhm.
So it was me. But when we played it recently, I've been really enjoying it. But I was saying it yesterday when we were playing, I was just like, this game's fucking gorgeous. Am I playing it on Xbox One?
Yeah, yeah. Look,
Do you know what I mean? And like I say, I'm a huge gamer. I watch and read about video game stuff all the time. I know it looks better on PlayStation. I know it looks better on a PlayStation Pro, and I know it'll look even better on an Xbox One X.
Yeah.
But nobody's going to complain about how it looks right now.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's a beautiful game. So I think the argument of like, oh well, it's 900p, but it's 1080p. I think you're like, you don't really notice.
Yeah.
You don't really notice.
I don't care.
And like console gamers, like everyone has the argument of like, oh, you notice the difference between 60 and 30. You can notice it, but people who act like 30 is unplayable.
No, it's just ridiculous.
That's not true, because if that's the case, then consoles wouldn't exist.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They just wouldn't.
Yeah.
Because most games run at 30. Destiny 2 is going to be 30.
Yeah.
Even on Xbox One X.
Is it?
Because they're capping it. They are capping it. They're capping it because obviously it would be the original Xbox players would be on 30, and then the Xbox One X players would be at 60, and they'd have an advantage.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is games that do that though, that have that advantage, and they don't care about it. Like Battlefield's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Battlefield will let you play at 60, and you will have an advantage.
Yeah, of course you will. Yeah.
Because it's not, it's going to be an advantage for people who already have quite quick reactions and stuff like that. Yeah. It's not going to be an advantage where like it's not going to be like, oh, I play on Xbox One, I've never lost. You know what I mean? I've just stopped dying now that I've got a One X. Like, no, that's not true.
Yeah. So, any other news? Do you have any other news? Did you write any news down?
How dare you, sir? I wrote Justice in what's come out is Agents of Mayhem's just come out.
Yes.
To very little fanfare.
It's not getting very good reviews.
What I didn't know is, like, obviously I looked into it because, like I say, I just taken it from the adverts I seen. I was like, well, this looks shallow and lazy.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's check out some reviews and look more. Didn't realise it was actually open world.
Right. Oh, I didn't know that.
I thought it was proper linear. I thought it was like a really linear game. But like anyone who doesn't know, it's from the makers of Saints Row. It's in the same universe as Saints Row. The story is a continuation of Saints Row 4's spin-off, Get Out of Hell.
Right.
Apparently it had alternative endings, and it's one of the endings is a future where this agency or world exists.
Yeah.
And it looks like Saints Row, let's be honest.
Yeah.
It just looks,
it's got all
it's a little bit more cartoony. I would say it's a bit more cartoony. Like it looks. Yeah, I think it looks more Overwatch.
Right.
Like it's got that proper bright colour palette and neon and
weird.
But basically you play characters kind of like Overwatch but it's a single player game.
I don't get that. That's
no
my
co-op?
problem.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was a co-op game. I thought I would pick it up for 15 quid and we just play it in co-op. But for me, it's literally, they've said, like, the things I picked out the review are the humour's too crass and there's not enough story. All they needed to do to get better sales.
Being too crass is not going to be a problem.
Yeah, I
you love Saints Row.
Yeah, I love Saints Row. But that's the thing. If they had have just called it Saints Row, Agents of Mayhem, it would have sold more. Because
it's weird because
it's Saints Row without the name.
Yeah, because like Saints Row have like the Saints obviously are a gang.
Yeah.
And their gang logo is a fleur-de-lis. And like that game's got it all over it. Like there's characters with it on their chest and stuff.
Yeah.
And one of the DLC characters I pre-order, I don't know how much I hate pre-order, but one of the pre-order content is Gat. You get Johnny Gat, who's like the main character.
That's Gat, yeah. Wait, so why didn't they just call it Saints Row Agents of Mayhem? Because in the fourth one you could jump and fly and all that and destroy stuff. So why didn't they just do that? This one's
like you pick 3 characters to do a mission.
Yeah.
And you can switch between them on the fly. But when you switch, it's like they digitally disappear and the other one reappears instantly.
Right. Why?
I just don't get it.
That like do
which makes us think like obviously I haven't seen the story, but obviously the story from Saints Row 4 was they were basically in the Matrix.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
You just like, is it the same thing? Like they're in a computer simulation. But for me, it looks like Saints Row and that thing of, if you just enjoyed shooting endless waves of like the aliens, it looks very similar to that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say like, oh, it's the worst game ever, because it isn't. And actually, visually, it looks better than Saints Row, and it looks like it runs quite smooth.
Yeah.
It's
just not doing well.
I just don't know who it's for.
It's a Saints Row game without the name. Like when you boil it down, it really is all in purple. In the Saints Row, the gang colours were purple.
Yeah.
There's crass humour. There's Johnny Gat. It's Saints Row, but they've just changed the name.
Yeah.
And you're not the leader from the Saints game. If they had called it Saints Row Agents of Mayhem or Saints Row 5, it would probably sell more, because it was full of crass humour. The Saints games. I mean, you had a massive purple dildo.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
The old dildo back.
Yeah. Exactly.
Wait, what? You
shit.
found that?
Yeah. So, like, for me, they should have just said it was a Saints Row game, or even like there should have been more hands-on saying, well, it's a spin-off of Saints Row. So if you like Saints Row, you like this. But single player,
I think the reason I might have tried to sidestep it being directly linked to Saints Row is just quality. Because obviously Saints Row, the entries have always been like, big launches.
Yeah.
Whereas like this is kind of like they know it's a subdued launch. It's not a kind of like this is not the best game ever. They know it's not the best game ever. They'd be
like
lying.
a January cinema launch.
Yeah, it's kind of like we're filling a void, and it looks it's you know what I mean. Like I say, it looks like it's just the Saints engine running asses. You know.
Yeah.
It seems
running
very
asses. Did you see?
Ass is.
It's just running asses.
Yeah, running asses. Yeah, that's the new weapon. Running asses.
Running asses. You don't get a dildo. You just get an ass that you shoot.
Well, now you get the dildo, and you run asses. What?
Yeah. Yeah.
But it just seems like a very repurposed game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
it does.
Let's reuse all of our assets.
Yeah, let's just call it Agents of Mayhem, even though it's a Saints game, you dickheads, and make it single player, because that worked so well for Dead Rising 4.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But moving on.
It seems crazy that they've not added co-op, but just
idiots.
I just don't like. I mean, I'm not saying single player games are struggling, because
definitely not.
Because they're not. But I just think like
that game.
Who's this for? This really isn't gonna. Like they say, the average game is like 34, something like that. And like this isn't appealing to anyone over like 17.
Yeah. I mean, they made a joke in Dead Rising 4, and they called him Hank East. That was his his fake name. So it was made for multiplayer for that alone, because you could have been Frank West and I could have been Hank East.
Yeah, like they did with Nick and Dick on Dead Rising 3.
Yeah, exactly. Just
so move on, man. Let it go. Let it go, man.
Let it go, man. You fucking ruined it. Yeah. So
I'm actually selling that today. I'm selling Dead Rising.
Yeah.
I haven't finished it. I got bored.
You just hate it.
Like we talked about in the last podcast, where I was like level 30 or something. I literally haven't touched it since then.
Yeah.
Because there's just no incentive. It's just too easy and too boring.
Yeah, that's it. Sadly, but even more news. Friday the 13th is still broke as fuck, but they now have a website which is also broke as fuck.
I love this. This is my favourite piece of news. The company that breaks games releases broken site.
The company that broke Friday the 13th, the Dead Alliance, now has a broken website.
How will they know it's the official site? Because it won't work on the game.
Because it kicks you from the website.
Somebody promote that guy.
Yeah, like... So,
Hi, I'm head of Ilphonic. I don't know how anything works.
Yeah. So I went on this morning, while I was on the John at 6:30 this morning. Oh, God. We got up at 7 o'clock for this podcast. Yeah. So you better listen. But yeah.
you do know that irony and futility in that statement.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. But yeah, so the first thing that came up was that they had a new website.
Yeah.
So I went through the comments. It was like, it's not working. The website's not working. And I had a little chuckle at myself.
Yeah.
Well, so I went and checked, and it didn't work. So as of 25 to 7 this morning, it wasn't working. So it's just kind of ironic that we've got a website that's talking about that fixing that game.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
what the website for? It's to give updates on the broken game.
Yeah.
But it doesn't work. Yeah, but we've got a website for the website.
Yeah, well...
That gives updates on the broken website.
Yeah. But there's still a memory leak on the Friday the 13th game for Xbox.
Yeah.
It seems to be working fine on PlayStation 4 and PC, but there's still a memory leak on Xbox, so you're still getting kicked from games.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to patch it out, and it still hasn't happened. I mean, I've played the game 5 times, and every time I haven't had a full match, and it just sucks because it's such a good game.
Yeah.
But I can't play it until it actually works. But yeah, so if you want to go on the website, you can't because it's broke. There's probably a memory leak there. So, do you have any more news?
It's all leaked out so that everyone can get on and play Dead Alliance.
Yeah.
Oh wait, nobody's gonna buy Dead Alliance. Please don't buy Dead Alliance.
There's two versions of that game: multiplayer only and story mode,
Yeah.
which I think is just a wave mode, which is an extra £10. Yeah, money.
Yeah. Wow, that game was so bad.
It was.
So yeah, well actually I think I said in the last episode that how it was a repurposed game, and then I watched a video recently and it literally is.
Yeah.
It was an old free-to-play game, which was that.
Oh yeah.
And then now they're trying to charge full for it. Anyway, the last bit of news that actually no, I've got two. Say it.
Fucking
Research.
Research.
I read something online. Overwatch is getting a deathmatch.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Which I think's really interesting.
Yeah.
Really interesting. I'm hyped for it because like before a match starts, is it called a skirmish?
Yeah.
Yeah, it puts you in a skirmish, which is basically a deathmatch to kill time until you've got enough players for a full match. And I enjoy it. And I enjoy deathmatches and I enjoy team deathmatches. But this seems like opposite to what Overwatch has always been.
Well, I didn't originally say that they weren't going to do a team deathmatch.
Literally, when they announced team deathmatch, he started by going, I know I said we'd never do it, but we're doing it.
Yeah.
And you're just
come back, please.
Why are you saying that? That's a good thing.
Yeah.
You know how I'll go back on my word and my liars.
Do you know how we're scumbags? Buy more loot boxes.
Yeah, buy some more. Yeah. Like, I mean, I don't have a problem with them releasing it. It's just, like a lot of people have said already, they're like, oh, but won't people just stop playing the other modes and just play team deathmatch? But then I've watched people playing team deathmatch because it's available on PC on the PTR.
Yeah.
The public test region or something like that. But it'll be coming to console soon, like everything does a couple of weeks later. Like it doesn't flow as well as the team game.
Yeah.
And certain heroes are like a bit useless.
Well, there will be, won't there?
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, don't get us wrong, I'll play it because I do enjoy Overwatch, even though it's,
Like, I think I might enjoy it because, like, a lot of the time I feel, and I think a lot of people do as well, but not everyone, but a lot of the time I feel like, why am I the only one pushing the payload?
Yeah,
like,
that's what I was going to say.
Do you know what I mean? Why am I the only one?
It's already a team deathmatch because me and you are the only ones who are actually pushing the payload and everybody else is running around killing people. So, but yeah, I mean,
it seems like it's like a common argument. Everyone's going, blah, 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 we can't all push the payload, blah, blah, blah. But you're like, I understand the DPS character, your person who's meant to be doing your damage. So, soldier, I'll understand if a soldier isn't on the payload if he's pushing beyond it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
But, like, you know what I mean? You've got, like, other characters, you're like, why is Winston pushing the front line? Or,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's already one of those games where you press Y to kill 100 people. Do you know what I mean? And I think it's going to be more like that.
In that 6v6 game, 100 kills with one press of Y.
With a Riptire, all day.
Makes no sense.
Yeah. But like for Team Deathmatch, I think it's going to be more of that. Like you're going to get, say there's 50 kills a match or whatever, 30.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be just a lot of people are getting most of those kills with their specials by just pressing Y. Like whereas Lawbreakers, you press the button and then you've got to do the work.
Yeah.
Like I think that'll become more apparent. Like when you're playing those kind of modes.
I know it'll be interesting to see what like meta game like comes out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it'll be like a case of one or two characters probably will dominate.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Soldier, I think if you can have it where it's you can pick any character more than once, I think you'll just get a team of soldiers on one side and maybe a team of Hanzos on the other. Do you know what I mean?
Well, sometimes they do the arcade modes where they can do silly modes and stuff.
Yeah.
And if you had a team of soldiers versus a team of soldiers, you've basically got Call of Duty, haven't you?
Yeah, you have. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Overwatch.
Or a team of divas. Christ. Can you imagine that?
Christ. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look,
I hate
it's going to be interesting.
But I love Diva.
It's going to be interesting. I'm going to play it, but I'm also like, is it?
Yeah.
Is it a good idea?
Well, we'll see when it happens. I mean,
do you think it'll steal a lot of people away from the regular play modes? Do you know what I mean?
I think it will because I think, for me, when I play Overwatch, it's because I want to play Overwatch and talk shit. Mm-hmm. Like it's a game where I don't have to concentrate and that and still come out, doing well, like more kills than deaths. And I think Team Deathmatch will be that. I think we'll just, if we want to talk shit, which is mostly what we do when we game anyway, we'll stick Team Deathmatch on and just talk shit and we'll go positive, which we'll always do. I don't think I've ever had a game where I've went like minus in that. Do you know what I mean? I've had more deaths than kills. So I think it'll be one of those things, but I don't think it's going to be groundbreaking. Do you know what I mean? It's just team deathmatch.
I think, like, obviously that it's still doing hugely well, but I think the numbers have dipped a little bit.
Yeah.
And some part of this feels like is this their way to like try and grab people or maintain people.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are like, struggling with the objective thing, because some people just don't ever play the objective. And it's not necessarily an inherent thing where they're like, oh, I just don't play objectives. Like, some people, like, if it's your first time playing, you're probably not going to play the objective.
Yeah, yeah.
Or, like, some people are just, like, you're so bad at the game, you're just getting to grips with the character. Or,
yeah.
Or you're trying to master a new character, and then you're trying to juggle what position you should be in and where you should be.
Yeah.
But just the amount of people that you just... Like, the whole game, like, you'll see... and you know for a fact they haven't done anything, because, like, at the end of the scoreboard, they're not on the scoreboard. They're not playing the game, and they're not... And, like... And I'm just like, you've been absolutely no help to this team.
Yeah.
You probably got some kills, but like,
go fuck
you
yourself.
went anywhere near where we needed to be.
Yeah.
You didn't really kill anyone who.
And you still got to play the game.
You didn't. You didn't kill anyone who was like important to take out from the enemy team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you'd be like, oh, you killed Vincent, but there was a Mercy beside her. Why didn't you kill the Mercy? Kill the Mercy.
Yeah,
Always kill the Mercy.
Go
No,
for the
I
Mercy,
didn't kill the Mercy.
Yeah.
Hard at a snipe. Oh,
Yeah.
Christ. Christ. It's also the summer games as well, so they've got Lucio Ball back, which is their version of Rocket League, which I didn't touch because last year's I hated so much.
Yeah.
But there's new skins as well. The summer skins are actually really good.
I like the barbecue one for Soldier.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Proper Soldier 76 as a dad, basically.
Can you hear that? Can you hear that smell? That smells like a new segment. Well, an old segment. Gun to your head, gun to your dick. It's back!
Stupidest segment ever.
Lawbreakers or Overwatch? Which one do you pick? Gun to your head, gun to your dick.
Wait.
That's the rules. You've got to pick one.
But is it for the rest of time or?
Forever. You're stuck on a desert island with an Xbox and a shit internet connection. You can still play online, but really badly. Which one do you pick?
There's too many variables.
I don't care.
It depends if the internet's shit, then I'd pick Overwatch.
Yeah.
If the internet's good, then I'd pick Lawbreakers.
But it's shit because you're on a desert island
Oh, well,
and you've only got talk.
You're
on a desert island in Washington.
I am on a desert island in Washington. I might
Come
as well
for the robbery, stay for the shit internet.
If that's the case, I 100% pick Overwatch, because even if I'm laggy as fuck, I can still press Y and get some kills.
What I said made no sense. Oh, can you hear that smell?
I didn't even notice.
It just clicked there.
Can you hear that smell?
Can you hear that
No, I
smell?
can't, because it's a smell.
Smells like the old segment. Gun your head, gun your dick. So yeah,
Oh, Christ.
you'll have to get me one of those one day, but not today.
I forgot my guns, mate. I left them on my belt upstairs.
Oh.
Sorry, mate.
See, I always carry my finger guns around with me, you see.
Pew pew.
So you heard it here first. Overwatch or Lawbreakers, he's picking Overwatch. That'll make some people happy.
It will, I.
It will. But yeah, so anyway.
I've got some friends who aren't happy about what was said about Overwatch.
Yeah, you see.
Like I said, I don't hate Overwatch. I've played so much that, the mechanics are just seem it's very, like you say. The thing is, it's a different game than what I'm looking for. I think that's the more I've thought about it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that I can't enjoy it, because sometimes we'll go on and I will enjoy myself. It's just that a lot of the time it's about team composition than it is about individual skill.
Yeah.
And I prefer games about individual skill, or not so much individual skill, but like to at least feel like you're rewarded for skill. Where I don't feel like you're so much rewarded for skill in Overwatch. You're more rewarded on picking a good team.
Yeah.
Having a good mix, and then like being in good positions, you know what I mean? Like, if everyone plays their position, that's more successful than, say, me never missing the shot.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Whereas like Lawbreakers is more successful on me never
Yeah.
missing a shot than it is on the team.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. So do you have any other news?
I think I did. Well, we're going to be talking about Gamescom anyway, so it ties kind of nicely into that.
Oh, segue.
Yeah, but there's Xbox are saying there's going to be announcements for Xbox One X at Gamescom, but basically I think they're going to be announcing the pre-orders, so you're going to be able to pre-order it.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll still launch at $450? Because I know they've said that, but do you think they might change the price?
I don't know. Hopefully it's cheaper because I want to buy one.
I think because they must be getting an idea of interest.
Yeah.
And I just think, imagine if they just dropped it to 400.
Yeah, that would actually be cool.
You know what I mean? Because then it's on par with the PlayStation Pro then.
Yeah.
and then it's just like
I don't know
because they're taking a hit on the consoles anyway.
Yeah.
And Microsoft, I'm not saying that they should because they're a business, and you cannot say to someone you should take a loss so that we can do better. But I just think for them it might be like business savvy. It might be a case of like take a loss, but then you might get a bigger install base.
I would love it if they dropped it like $3.99. I think you got like a game with it. That would be cool.
So in America that'd be like what, $400, something like that. Because it's gonna be $500, I think.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like I think that. But I don't think that's what's going to be. But I think they're going to say, like, after Gamescom, they'll be like, and you can start pre-ordering right now.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's going to come out and say.
It's on at 8, isn't it? BST.
Yeah.
Just kick the microphone. I'm not doing this anymore.
Yeah. In the UK, I just get angry, mate. I hate microphones.
Get out of my face, man. Podcasts.
And being up in the morning on a Friday on my day off.
7 o'clock in the morning. Whose idea was that?
Yeah. Paul.
Paul. It just shows how dedicated we are to the podcast. Laugh.
Have you got any more news?
Well, depressing news, but Middle-earth Shadow of War has microtransactions. And that's to speed up story. Like, why do you want to speed up the story? Oh, I paid 70 quid extra and I've completed it.
Actually, apparently Agents of Mayhem does as well.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's welcome in a single player game at all. It just seems just the opposite.
It's disgusting. Yeah.
Like the argument that they have is like, well, not everyone has the time to put into the game, and you're like, yeah, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, it's the same argument you could say about a book. You could go, well, not everyone has the time to read a book. Well, you don't go, well, here's an extra 50p, and then I'll tell you the end. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, like, exactly. It's just, you just go, well,
if you don't have time to play the game,
it's a single player game, and you don't have the time to play it, you're lying.
Yeah, exactly.
Because really, like, everyone's got 2 hours, and if you have to do 2 hours a week, you can do 2 hours a week. You know what I mean?
It's ridiculous, man.
Like, if a game's worth your time, it's worth your 2 hours a week game, and you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
so I don't see the argument for it on either side, and the only thing I can think of, in their defense maybe, is that I do think that the games industry is struggling.
Yeah.
I do think it's struggling more than ever. Sales are at an all-time high. There's more games than there's ever been.
Yeah.
Game worth, unless you're a certain type of game, drops drastically.
Yeah.
So, like, a lot of games will come out in a month later. Like, my prime example is where I work at a cinema, and on a Tuesday we'll have a cheap day, and it's totally fostered a culture where people just don't come any other day than the Tuesday.
Yeah.
But the idea was, like, they did a cheap Tuesday so that you were getting people in on a day people didn't come. But instead everyone just comes on the Tuesday. So now it's super busy and then it's dead the other days.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same kind of thing with video games where you're fostering a culture of people who are like, well, why would I buy full price when I know in a few months' time I can play and I get the full experience? I might even get a Game of the Year edition with all of the content for half the price.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I do understand it in that respect, but at the same time...
My point was obviously costs have went up.
Yeah.
And games have stayed the same price. Games have been like, I mean, in the UK, it's like 40 quid.
Yeah.
40 quid to 45 quid. They've been that since PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
But then costs have went up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah,
but they're still only asking for the same amount of money.
Yeah.
So that's why they have all the microtransactions, because they're trying to make as much money as possible, because they're like, you know, some of these games are costing millions to make, so if they sell 1 million copies, they might only break even, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Definitely.
So I understand it in that sense, but I just think there's other stuff you can do. And like, for the type of game Shadow of War is, like, it would have just made more sense to do the Witcher 3 route and just make some great story DLC.
Definitely, yeah.
Like, I just don't know why they're like, let's do this and get, like, they just keep making this really cheap shit DLC where it's like, let's add loot crates and put some random shit in, or let's do it where it's like, it's a new armor set. And it's like, don't give us a new armor set, give us a new fucking 20-hour campaign and I'll pay 20 quid for it, you know what I mean?
I mean, The Witcher 3 is a great example, because what The Witcher 3 did so well was it released the game full of content, 100 hours worth of content, and then give loads of free DLC. It wasn't much, but it was enough. Do you know what I mean? And then they said, well, we've got these 2 other DLCs coming, and they were still really cheap.
Yeah, they were
I think
$7.99.
Yeah, I think the first one was $7.99, and that was an extra 30 hours, which is some
Oh,
stories.
yeah, that's crazy.
And then you got another one, Blood and Wine, and it was like, I think it was $12.99, and that was an extra 60 hours of stuff to do. Yeah. And I mean, they're a small company. The guys behind The Witcher 3.
Yeah.
I can't remember their name now.
Project Red.
Yeah.
Is it?
CD Project Red. That's it. Yeah, you got it. But yeah,
you got it.
You got it.
Well done, buddy.
High fives.
All right.
But yeah,
thanks, noob.
but they did it so well that, like, I think other game developers should learn from that.
Yeah.
Like, if you've got a good story and people are wanting more, then release a DLC.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, the
people are still willing to pay for DLC. I'm 100% willing to pay to play more of a game I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
So, like, if I'm really enjoying a game, then of course I want more.
Yeah. Well,
of
it's
course.
the same with Resident Evil 7. That is considered a flop compared to Resident Evil 6.
Yeah, it hasn't sold very well, is it? Yeah.
But for me, it was brilliant, and I bought all the DLC. I bought the season pass, and I never ever do that. And I bought it, and I've played all the other parts of it, and the game was great. And I think if you do a game well, people will want more.
Yeah.
But I don't understand why you've got to say, well, if you want to speed up the game, here's this.
The thing is, as well, is
more money. I don't get that.
It obviously sells to some extent, which is annoying. Like, I mean, like, obviously, I'm a huge Battlefield player, and I don't know which Battlefield they first introduced it in, but I know it was in Battlefield 4, it was in Battlefield Hardline, and it's in Battlefield 1.
Yeah.
And you can do a kit shortcut, it's called. So you pay £7 for an individual kit. So you've got 4 kits on Battlefield. You've got Assault, your Medic, your Recon. What's the other one? Is that all? No? Yeah. Support, that's it.
Yeah.
So you got your 4, and then £7 a pop, or you can pay like £25 and get them all. Mm-hmm. But basically, it unlocks all the guns for you, so you don't have to unlock them in game.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're like, yeah, well, it's just some people don't have the time, and I'm just like, but
yeah,
like I've said to you myself, like, say this is my least played Battlefield. I haven't unlocked all the guns.
Yeah.
Like, has that hampered my enjoyment? Like you say, what hampered my enjoyment was netcode and like just where like it not being as good as previous Battlefields, in my opinion, until recently, where I'm starting to enjoy them all. But there's still things I don't like. Like I just hate the heavies.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you basically added Battlefront superheroes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, here comes Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
You know
the flamethrower.
You know what I mean? Here's a guy shooting the head 4 times and you take it. You know what I mean? But that's neither here nor there. But like I say, just play the game. Like, if you don't unlock the gun straight away, don't unlock the gun straight away.
Just play the game, enjoy the story.
There's not really there is guns that are better than others, but if you can shoot someone in the face, you kill them generally. That's it, You know what I mean? Like,
so in Shadow of Mordor, get a gun and shoot someone in the face.
Yeah, exactly. You probably that's the new DLC.
Yeah.
You get a Gatling gun and you just kill everything with 2 shots.
Stand there with a Gatling gun. Yeah.
The thing is, as well, is the game looks really good and it looks interesting, and like, obviously, the whole game's like a progression system. You're slowly building your army and amassing your forces, and it just to skip any of it would make, for me, not only is pointless, but it also kind of sullies the game for, like, if I'm grinding for it.
Yeah.
Because now if I'm to play that game now, because it's really put us off buying it like at launch, it's made us like think, oh, I might buy it when it's dirt cheap now.
Yeah, get it for a tenner.
Yeah, because like it's making this thing like I'll be grinding away and I'll be going, I bet there's some prick who's paid like a tenner and he's just not having to do any of this.
Yeah, well, that's it.
And like it'll make stuff that shouldn't feel like a chore probably feel like a chore to us.
Yeah.
Like, stuff that probably is a chore in game, but you don't really think about it because you just do it. Like when they're like, climb to this tower, I'm not this, or
follow this,
go to this mission. Like some mission you might have done it 3 or 4 times. Like, if that's something that is a bit grindy and a chore, but you don't think about it. Yeah. But I feel like I would think about it while playing that game, because I'd be going, I wouldn't have to do this because of this thing, but I'm not paying it. And then I'll just be mad, and then I end up not playing the game.
Yeah. Do
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So all they're doing is hurting their own game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I agree. Or 45 minutes into a news segment. Do you think we should start with Gamescom now?
Kind of Gamescom.
Yeah.
Because we might see more Shadow of Mordor at Gamescom.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll come to Gamescom and be like, we're not doing microtransactions. We'll realize. Stop hitting it.
Yeah, don't. Yeah. But yeah, I totally ruined your segue because you're like, well, this is kind of Gamescom news. And I was like, but let's talk about this instead. So I added an extra 15 minutes to the video, to the audio. But yeah, so yeah, Gamescom. Are you looking forward to it? Are you going to be watching it on
I'm-
Sunday? The Xbox briefing?
Well, I am currently at work.
Yeah.
But if I can get it off,
Yeah.
I'll
be
watch it
watching
100%. I'll just be like, when I finish work, I'll just watch it immediately.
Yeah.
But I'm always looking for. I always want to hear gaming news.
Yeah.
It's what I do in my spare time when I'm not actually playing games. But I probably watch and read more about games than I actually play.
Yeah. And you play
Like I probably play.
a fair bit.
Yeah. Like, I probably play a couple of hours a day, and then like probably more hours of the day I'm like reading about it online or I'm watching
videos about gaming. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I'm excited
So
to see.
I'm well excited.
Yeah, I'm excited to see more Anthem because I think that could be.
Do you think
game.
we'll see more?
I don't know.
Because I think that we could. Like I understand they could totally show more, but I also think like they've shown enough to be like, oh, we don't have to show anything until next year.
Yeah.
Like I do feel like they've done that.
Yeah, I mean, if they do show it, I don't want it to be that forced trailer that we got last year. Like, come on, Biff, let's go and meet Scooter. And like, I don't like that shit. I've never.
Hey guys, have you done that mission down there? We'll do that later.
Yeah.
Nobody fucking does it later.
Exactly.
You just do it there and then.
We'll do it with Barry tomorrow. No, let's just do it now.
Maybe you'll be like, oh, a cave. Let's walk down the cave. It's not like, oh, I did that cave yesterday. You'd be like, oh, there's some cool shit in that cave. Let's go in the cave.
Yeah, we should dub over that video with real voices. Like, so what did you do yesterday? I had a poo. I so did I, mate. Do you want to go in that cave? I go on then, because that's real life. It's not like the Rainbow Six Siege trailer. I was like, well, I'm gonna breach this door. In reality, it's me shooting you in the back of the head from behind.
It's like when you actually think about it. In that, how we talk so little about the game.
Yeah.
During the game,
Yeah.
like what happens is usually it'll just be like, oh yeah, and then I was saying this. Oh fuck off, you dickhead! Sorry, some guy killed us. But I was saying, fucking what a bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what normally happens. You know what I mean?
That is.
Or like, fucking hell, he's a big one, and then you like fucking go around the back, I'll fight him.
Yeah.
So, what are you doing tomorrow?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it. Like, what are you doing tomorrow? Oh, I've just been rip tired.
Yeah.
Like that is how people play games.
You know what I mean? Like you don't say much about the game.
Yeah, I mean, I do want to see more of the game, but I don't want another fake trailer with shit American accents.
Like when we were playing Battlefield, like the only thing I think I said, it was like, I'm going to B.
Yeah.
And then we just continue our
So
conversation.
we'll go to B, yeah, if you want.
Let's go to B.
Yeah.
We'll go to D, and then that was it.
That's it, yeah.
I'm not saying those people don't exist.
Yeah.
It's of course.
I mean, they
people who
probably
play
will,
and
because
they
you get
take
like
it dead
role
seriously.
players, don't you?
Yeah. And you get people who like, they're like, oh, I'm taking the left flank. There's the guy over at Red House.
Yeah.
Top window.
I was actually playing Ark a couple of months ago on a role-playing server, private server.
Yeah.
And I had my microphone on, and this
And you were dressed up in your role cap. Yeah.
This guy come over, I was like, "From whence do thy hail?" And I was like, "What?" Like, they take it seriously.
Yeah.
And he had like three other people who was like, "We are the knights of something," and I just punched him, and then they just killed us. You know what I mean? Like, don't take.
Sounds like a Monty Python sketch.
From whence does thy hail?
Yeah.
Like, shut up, you dickhead. Let us just tame this dragon. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but I mean, I get that some people might do that, but I mean, I think we spend more time like, we'll go to B. I was like, isn't that butter? Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like that. That's
They're
what we
taking
do.
objective butter. Nobody called it objective butter.
Yeah. All that did was make me.
We're
hungry.
going to objective C for crumpets.
Like, they've taken butter and crumpets.
It's such an American idea of like Britain.
Yeah.
It's like, even like
they've taken G for gingivitis. Because we're British, we've all got bad teeth.
That's true.
But
Jokes are funnier when you explain them, Paul. Yeah.
They are. You're right.
Today on Comedy 101. Jokes comes in threes and always explain the punchline.
Yeah.
Always patronise your audience.
Well, that's because I'm so used to explaining jokes to Claire, my girlfriend, that I just do it now. I'm like, this is why it's funny.
I like it you slip that in very deep into the podcast when you know she wouldn't be listening because she'd be bored by
she
now.
won't get this far. Welcome to Bring It Game and I'm bored.
Yeah. Turns out this is actually just an intervention cast where you just bitch about her for 40 minutes.
It is, yeah. And now the new podcast. Now that everyone's gone.
Actual podcast.
Sha-la-la-la. Women are bitches. What?
Yes.
Yeah. I would edit that out, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, you would edit it out, but that would involve editing.
Yeah, that would involve work.
I'd rather just apologise for what I said. It's easier.
Yeah, I apologise to the bitches, to the women. So yeah, Gamescom. Yeah, women are bitches. Comedy comes in threes. I said it 3 times.
Hashtag not all women.
Hashtag all the women except me mom. Hashtag basic bitches.
Wow, it's good job it's this deep that nobody's gonna listen, because that would totally get voted down by one.
If you're listening, I want a hashtag basic bitches. Just so you know, don't explain. Just hashtag basic bitches.
You fucking idiot! What has this become? What have we become?
So yeah, Gamescom.
Gamescom. Games.
Yeah.
Games. I want to hopefully I want to see more State of Decay 2.
Yeah.
Because obviously we're getting closer to launch, and they delayed it, so I really feel like they should be shown with some more shit.
Yeah, some meat.
Because we waited so long to see E3, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then for them to delay it, like, I just feel like, give me some shit.
Yeah.
I want to see an actual gameplay trailer, not a snippet. I want to see, like, even if it is the forced.
Yeah.
Hey, Biff.
Hey, Scooter.
Yeah.
Do you want to shoot some zombies?
Yeah.
No, I'm doing that tomorrow with Chip.
They say the stuff which you would never say, like, hey, I noticed a supply shop back there. Yeah. Maybe we should pay it a visit. Like, fuck off. Yeah. Like, what you mean is, like, there's a gun shop down the road. Like, I got a rifle from it the other day. Should we go back to that gun shop? That's the way it's said. No, I saw a supply shop and I figured there are guys back home could do with the supplies.
We need 5 more sniper rifles for those towers we've just put up.
Yeah. Exactly. You know
but I honestly, do you know what? I didn't even think of that. And now the thought of we're getting some more Gamescom, I'm actually excited.
Yeah, man.
I do hope we see someone, because I mean, yes, it did get, held back.
Imagine the moved it forward, because
that would be great.
Crackdown's been delayed and it's another exclusive from Microsoft.
Yeah.
So imagine they're like, turns out you can't say Decay with Xbox One X. They'll be like,
remember when we said we had delayed it? Well, it's coming out tomorrow. Yeah. I mean, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
But that would be cool. But yeah, I hope we do see more, and I hope it is like, it shows you some of the stuff that you can actually do.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, obviously it's going to be more the same from the first one with co-op.
Yeah.
Like, but dialed to 11, hopefully. Do you know what I mean? And I'm happy with that. Mm-hmm. But I want to see more, and I want to be able to wear like other clothes. Like
I still don't think that's going to be a thing.
You know, I think it might be, because in the trailers, I was going to do a trailer breakdown, but because I'm lazy, I didn't. So I'll tell you what I was going to put in. Like, I saw 4 different people, and they all had orange hats on, and it was 4 different people. So maybe you can, and that's like, we're going to put in, like, you can wear different colour hats and stuff. Because the first game, I loved it, but I wanted to dress like...
It'd be cool if you scavenge and you find stuff like
clothes.
Daisy and that.
Yeah, and I mean, body armor and stuff like that, I think that would be cool, because like, it would take more of an impact from the zombies and stuff like that. Like, you can find a stab vest, and like, zombies do less damage, and I mean, I don't want it to be
always knifing you.
Yeah, they're always stabbing you. Yeah. I mean,
stabbies.
It's in Wall's End. It's just full of them. Oh no, they're meth addicts. Yeah, it's the same thing.
Potato.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, like I said, I'd hope to see more State of Decay. I think we'll see more Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
Because that's coming out very soon. I think we might see more Call of Duty. WW2.
WW2, the cool name.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I didn't care.
The thing is,
like,
it's weird, because, like you say, I was like, oh yeah, the boots on the ground, and then just when I saw gameplay, I just felt deflated again. I was just like, this doesn't look as good as Battlefield, and like not in a like a, Battlefield's way back, because like I say, I think Battlefield 1's had a lot of problems. Like, I do genuinely think that, but I just feel like they showed you one mode, and it was like, you were fighting over a bridge, and your team was trying to build a bridge, and they were trying to knock it down.
Right.
In the video, obviously, whoever was playing it was just terrible. So
was it
that
Snoop
didn't help.
See his Battlefield, he was walking into a wall.
Yeah, that was hilarious. He was just high and clearly didn't know how to play video games.
I'm going to play this. That's my Snoop Dogg impression. I'm going to play this game because I'm a blah 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 PC gamer, and he's just walking into a wall, stoned as fuck.
He just literally walked.
And he was like passing a blunt to somebody else. You know what I mean? It's like, play the game. Like, people would kill to go in there. And
they'd be. Oh no, and then
Snoop Dogg's
you get
like
Snoop Dogg in because of who he is.
Yeah.
And then, but yeah, so there was this guy playing World War II, and he just kept going back to the same spot and being sniped again and again. He just kept going to the same spot, but he was trying to build a bridge, and he built the bridge by lying next to where the bridge used to be.
Yeah.
And then pressing the mechanic where you like pull a wrench out and move the wrench.
Right. Okay.
And the bridge would like appear. And it just looked
just
stupid.
like real life. Yeah.
It looked stupid.
Yeah. I'm not hyped. I mean, I'll play the beta, but I'm just not.
Yeah.
I haven't been hyped for a Call of Duty.
I mean, we'll talk about it
World of War.
Probably on our next episode, because we'll play the beta by then.
Yeah.
Like, that's another thing I think that's annoying, that the beta's pre-order only.
Yeah.
I know it's not a demo and stuff, but you want a lot of people on your beta to test it and make sure it's going to work. But then they're not going to be using servers anyway. They're going to be using peer-to-peer again.
Yeah.
They say they don't. They say it's a combination of servers and listen servers.
Yeah, okay.
But listen servers are just peer-to-peer servers.
Yeah. Bullshit.
And you know for a fact you will, because it'll still say host migration when the host leaves.
Yeah. When he gets shot and killed and he doesn't like it.
Rubber bands around the corner. And God knows. It's just... But like I say, I thought, oh yeah, it's going to be really good. And then I watched the gameplay and it didn't look bad. I'm not going to say it looked shit, because I think that would be just hyperbolic. People just, always like, oh, it looks terrible. It doesn't look terrible.
Yeah.
It just looks like what looks like a game I've already played a lot. It looks like Modern Warfare Remastered, you know what I mean? It's like a pretty looking Call of Duty.
Yeah.
It's like the best it's ever looked. I would agree with that. And it's just...
But it's still Call of Duty.
And I don't really care about there's the whole argument at the minute where people are like, oh, in multiplayer there's going to be women in and there's going to be black people. And you shouldn't have that because that wasn't... You cannot have a black Nazi. That makes no sense. And I'm just like, it's fucking Call of Duty, man.
Yeah, it's a game.
It was just like, not even a year ago you were playing as a robot that could transform into a dog.
Yeah.
And you're telling me that this series cannot
but
have
you
a
can't
black...
have a black Nazi.
You can't have a black Nazi. But
you can't have a black Nazi.
You can have Nazi zombies, but you can't have a black one. Like, you can't have a black woman. Like, you're just, shut up.
Black woman Nazi,
like,
what is
shut
this?
Up, man. That's not the problem. The problem is the content is lackluster. That's the problem.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
And it's just, you've just been there, and it's just, for me, it's just like I always say to you, like, they did a great ad campaign for, I can't remember which Battlefield it was 3 or 4, and it was, it might have been Bad Company actually, it was Battlefield Moments, where they're basically saying, Battlefield, the scope, and there's so many different things that go on in the map, that you have these moments that you don't really see in other games.
Yeah.
Like a moment where, like, you shoot a helicopter out of the sky, but he's just parachuted out just as you do it, and he actually fucking lands and he knifes you. Yeah. And you're like, kind of like, whoa, I didn't see that coming. Yeah. But that would only happen in a Battlefield game, because that doesn't happen in Call of Duty, because Call of Duty's boots on the ground.
Yeah.
And I just feel like Call of Duty probably needs to spread its wings a bit. Like, I think it could do with a huge map, and
I think maybe trying take a few years off.
Maybe trying some vehicles on, and you know what I mean. Maybe putting a helicopter in.
Then people will be like, "Well, let's just do what Battlefield's doing." But I think it should do what Assassin's Creed does and dies for a few years, and then comes back this new thing, not futuristic.
You should just give Call of Duty Online, like that's available in the Republic of China.
Is that not something you can just change your settings on your Xbox and get?
You have to like make a fake Chinese account. You have to follow instructions, because obviously it's all got to be in Chinese and everything.
Right.
And it doesn't translate any of the dialogue or the menus.
Right. Okay.
You can't change it because it was built for China exclusively. So it's not like there's like an English version of it right now.
Yeah.
But I still just think it looks good. It's just like it's all the maps from Black Ops, like 1, 2, and
just do it.
And
do it, Activision.
Yeah, it just looks fun. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's free to play, and it's boots on the ground.
Yay! All the things we like.
Do you know what I mean?
Except when we don't.
But and instead we just get another. Oh, it's 60 quid for this.
Yeah, $69.99.
But buy
special.
But buy this.
Edition,
buy the £70.
Shooty McShooties edition. Yeah. Special. Blah blah.
The World War II history edition.
Yeah, History Deluxe Super Edition. Where with every cutscene you get a history lesson for an extra 30 quid.
Your granddad's spinning his grave as you play things his friends died for fun.
Yeah.
Edition.
Also Pearl Harbor DLC, which has nothing to do with this, but $39.99 extra.
Yeah.
Yeah. So moving on.
Pearl Harbor Crying Edition.
Yeah. You play as Ben Affleck and you cry.
Yeah.
Press X to cry.
No, Paul Dexter pay respect.
On Batman. Yeah, it is. That's cool. I like that. But so
what do you think's coming, or what would you like to see?
Even though I haven't played much of the first The Last of Us, I want to see more of The Last of Us 2, because I've heard rumours. I've heard rumours that Joel's dead. And I don't want that.
I mean, in that trailer where they're like kind of...
She's playing guitar.
And he's there. It's like, there's an argument to be had there that he's not actually there.
Yeah, because the rumour is
she doesn't
that...
look directly at him, does she? She's like, I'm going to kill him.
I'm gonna because in the first one, like, he's like, I'm gonna teach you to play guitar one day, and then obviously he does. So more time has passed because she's all down, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But I don't want him to be dead because I like Joel. I want to play as Joel.
Yeah, Sam.
Like, I think with the Walking Dead, the Telltale game series, I was Lee, and then he died, and then it let you play as the kid, and I just lost interest.
Yeah.
And I think
it's because you're
it'll
just
be the same.
inherently sexist.
Yeah, oh yeah, just because I don't want to play
You
as
just
a girl.
hate
Yeah,
women.
I just hate women. All the women. No, I don't.
No,
Hashtag
but
not all
I'm
women.
the same though. Like it depends what you're in for. Like for example, say Tomb Raider. I
love
Tomb
Tomb
Raider.
Raider.
Loved
I
it.
love Laura Croft. It's just I don't know what it is. It's just I want to see more of Joel. Like Joel has a tragic background. Like his daughter died, and now he's got to help this child who he gets a bond with. Do you know what I mean? And I just want to see more of that. I want to see more of that bond because I'm a parent myself. I think that speaks more to me than if he's dead and she's going on a revenge mission.
They're not making the game for you, Paul.
Well, they should make the game just for me.
It's not the Last of Paul.
Yeah, the Paul of Us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
The Last of Us Paul 2.
The Last of Us Paul edition. Just loads of But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
But I hope Joel isn't dead. Like I want to be able to play as Joel, and I hope you can play as Joel the whole way through, and he doesn't die halfway through. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also God of War. I'm interested in seeing more of that.
Yeah.
God of War 4 Adventures in Babysitting.
Yeah, I think it's about time we got someone playing God of War.
Yeah.
I think it would be nice we got a section of someone playing 10 minutes of it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, God of War 3, I think was brilliant. I loved it.
Do you think? I think the reason we might not see, not to go back, but like for Last of Us 2 is because they're showing so much Days Gone.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think they'll show Last of Us until Days Gone is out.
Yeah. I understand that.
They're trying not to clash those two titles because they're so similar.
I'm not hyped for Days Gone at all. Like
I'm not hyped for it, but it's definitely a day one buy for us.
Do you think? Do you see?
Because I'm like sold, but I'm just not.
Does it have co-op or is it just no single player?
But I'm just not. I'm not like I'm totally sold, but I'm not like, ooh, I can't wait for it to come out. I'm just like, I'll definitely get that when it comes out.
Like, do you know how there's loads and loads of zombies? Like the scenes I've seen, there's loads and loads. Is that like all the time, or is because I would prefer it to be like more like The Last of Us in that respect?
No. There's whole sections where you drive through and there's no zombies. It's just like. It's like The Walking Dead. Sometimes you'll not see zombies for ages, and then other times, certain areas, there'll just be like a pile of them.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if you're watching that demo, like the first half, he doesn't encounter any zombies. He encounters...
You see, I didn't see that demo.
There's a demo where he encounters... He's driving his motorbike and, like, a wolf chases him.
Right.
But I don't know if it's, like, a zombie wolf or just a regular wolf.
Right.
But it, like, jumps at him on his bike and he shoots it in the air.
All right,
and then then two scavengers, like, you know, like on Last of Us, basically, two dudes attacking.
Yeah.
And then... He's sneaking round to this camp and literally like sneaks down, and then there's a whole bunch of zombies and he hides in a bush because he shits himself. There's loads.
Yeah.
And then he uses those zombies to kill a bunch of other people by causing an explosion that one opens a hole in a fence and also attracts the zombies.
Right.
And he hides in the bush while they just pile through and start eating everyone in this camp.
Fucking hell. Oh, you see, I haven't seen that.
So like he like basically uses them against them.
Right. Oh well.
So it's like they're not like everywhere.
Yeah.
Because it's like I say, it's open world and he's got his motorbike, so I think you're gonna be able to travel on your bike for quite certain sections and stuff like that.
Oh, cool! You see, I didn't know it was open world either. Yeah. You see, I obviously don't know much about the game. Another game I'm looking forward to, hoping I hear, is Resident Evil 2 remake.
Yeah.
Like there was an announcement.
Since we started the podcast.
Yeah. Like, they announced Resident Evil 2 news yesterday, and I got really excited, but it's not for the game, it's for a board game of the game. They're like, Resident Evil 2 news, and I was like, yes, finally!
Yeah, finally Capcom.
And it was just like, I clicked on the link, and it was like, oh, we're making a board game, it's on Kickstarter. I'm like, go fuck yourselves.
When did it first come out?
Resident Evil 2?
Yeah, like, are they waiting for like the 20th or 30th year? Because I feel like they're waiting for like the right time to strike, because they did... Because Dead Rising was on the 10-year anniversary, wasn't it, of the first one?
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Because I feel like they might be like waiting for a certain time, because I feel like they know this is guaranteed money.
Yeah,
like
definitely,
and it literally is. A random question. For Resident Evil 8, do you think they'll go back to the action kind of games? Because they had obviously that whole article that came out where basically saying Resident Evil 6 and 5 were way more successful.
Yeah, I hope not.
Than 7.
I love Resident Evil 7, and I didn't think I would.
But do you think they will though? Do you think they will though? Like it's not a case of what you'd like.
Yeah.
Do you think they will?
Probably because like they've said,
Because Capcom have shown themselves to be very shallow.
Oh yeah, they are.
I mean, look at Umbrella Corps.
Oh yeah, I mean, they said with Resident Evil 6 that they wanted to appeal to the Call of Duty audience, and that's when they lost me. Do you know what I mean? And then Resident Evil 7...
That statement was a bad statement.
Yeah, it was. Like,
and then the zombies and machine guns was a bad idea.
But, like, I don't know. I don't want them to. Resident Evil 2 came out January 21st, 1998. Right. So, yeah, I suppose next year will be the 20th. Yeah. Which is cool, and I don't mind it coming out next year, but I just want to... Since they announced it 2 years ago, we've seen nothing at all, apart from Resident Evil 2 Remake in block letters and a Chinese guy standing in front of it. Yeah. That is all we've seen, and I think we should see some more, even if it's just screenshots of how the game looks. Do you know what I mean? But
what's that other game that was... I'm sure you tagged us in it, and it was a horror game that was going to be coming out, and it was going for the vein of Resident Evil. It was called like 1985 or something. Oh yeah,
I don't even know what's happening with that. That was, I think that was like a Resident Evil 2 game, because there's been 3 versions of that game.
Yeah.
And one of them didn't even have Leon in it. Yeah. And I think it's like a version of Resident Evil 2 that didn't come out, but it's been changed, and it's called something 1998 or something like that. Yeah. But I don't know what's happening with that either. I don't even know if that's in Capcom's hands or not anymore.
I don't think it's Capcom's. I think it's fans or something, or a smaller studio.
Yeah, but I don't know. But yeah, look good. But yeah, I hope we see some Resident Evil 2 news or news about the DLC for Resident Evil 7, because the Not a Hero DLC was due out in spring. It was free, and that still hasn't came out. And it's like the end of the story for Resident Evil 7 apparently. Yeah. So I'm still waiting for that. But yeah,
not hyped for Switch news.
No, no, not at all. Like,
well, I loved it how you thought I was being genuine when I said that. Yeah. Like, no,
I'm not. No, like, it's got like what 5 Switch games, and the rest are all like Wii U games and stuff. Like,
there's loads. Like, they keep saying, "Oh, there's this game," and you're like, "Well, it's out for everything else."
I don't know. Like Nintendo, they always sell well because they do, and I don't know why, but they do. But they just don't seem to be switched on to what gamers want. Do you know what I mean?
Nostalgia in there. Yeah, it depends what you're saying. It depends what your
Zelda
argument is, because I think Zelda was obviously the best Zelda probably ever. Yeah, so
it's brilliant, the Zelda game, allegedly. I mean, I haven't played it, but I think they've got this twisted version of what people want, and it's like, well, we've released the game, but they've released the console, but you've only got one game for another 6 months, and that to me is insane. I mean, don't get us wrong, it's sold loads, but it's still nowhere near as good as the Xbox and the PlayStation, and I think it'll always be like that. You know what I mean? But I'm not hyped at all for anything. I mean, Splatoon 2 still isn't out, but that to appease the fans, like I said in the last episode, they're making a cartoon. Like, nobody wants that. Bring the game out.
I really want to play Splatoon 2, I must say. Like, I want to play Splatoon 2 so much that I'm considering buying a Wii U to play Splatoon.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because I don't want to pay £300 just to play... Well, it'd be like $350 just to play Splatoon 2.
Yeah.
When I could pay like £80 to play Splatoon.
Well,
and that's practically the same game.
Yeah, but I'm not hyped for anything Switch related at all. At all in the slightest. Like, I'm not.
There's a game that I am actually looking forward to. I can't think what it's called though now. It's not Retro City Rampage. It's called like, it's like a successor to that. It's called like Miami Showdown or something, or Miami Takedown.
Is this for the Switch?
It's for the Switch, but it's coming out of PS4 as well.
Right.
And it's like a 16-bit like SNES game, but it's Grand Theft Auto-esque.
All right.
And it looks really fun, even though it's like
making it for the PlayStation 4.
Like genuine, 16-bit graphics, but it just looks hilarious and like building up, being like Coke Empire and stuff like that.
As you
like
do.
It's got like a hint of like Scarface, The World Is Yours.
That was actually a decent game for what it was. So I enjoyed that.
It had better headshots than Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
Yeah.
True fact.
I remember driving along in speedboats, evading police and stuff. But
quite a good game.
But yeah, I'd give that a go. I like me 16-bit
we're
games.
holding out for a remake of Scarface, The World Is Yours.
Yeah, definitely.
HD remake, 1080p, 60 frames per second.
We're going to start the GoFundMe page, and we're going to make it.
Yeah. All right.
Give us millions.
Yeah.
We'll do a Dean Hall. We'll make like the first mission and then
just
leave.
Yeah.
Just the second people
buy anything, we'll just leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. We'll set up Patreon, get £1. Well, we're not doing the podcast anymore. Go fuck yourselves.
Yeah. Don't say that, because then if we ever set up a Patreon, no one will ever donate £1.
Like they will anyway.
Yeah. 50p, please.
50
I'd take 50p.
Yeah, I would. Not even live. Someone put £1 in, I'd be like, yes! I'm quitting.
That's 50 pence less. That's 50 pence less to pay SoundCloud.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. But I can't think of anything else I'm looking forward to. I mean, there'll probably be Battlefront 2 more.
I think we'll get a lot of Battlefront 2. I think we'll get a lot of Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I think Call of Duty, because I think it'll be like a lot more multiplayer gameplay come out as a result of it.
What I want is more of the ID at Xbox game preview program stuff, because again, another year it was ignored, and for me, it's like that.
We're getting Battlegrounds on Xbox One this year.
I hope that's still a thing. I hope that still comes for Christmas.
I hope they announce some of that, or maybe even show a playable version of it.
That would be cool.
That would be badass, because they've just added on PC the first person only mode. Yeah. And that looks really fun, so I hope that's coming to console as well.
Yeah. I mean, they did say holiday 2017, didn't they? So
that's what I'm saying, really, when you think about it. This is like the biggest event before the holidays, so this should be where they're like showing games that are coming out for Christmas. Yeah,
I agree, and I hope we see some of that. And it would be even better if we got a release date, because I mean, isn't holiday December, January, and February, or is it November? Is it just December? Right? Because I'm hoping.
When's Black Friday again? Is that's the last Friday in November?
Yeah.
So it's going to be November, December, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, fingers crossed, because I mean, that game...
Well, actually, no, because America, for holiday, it's American, because they've got Thanksgiving as well as Christmas, haven't they?
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know when Thanksgiving is.
I'm sure it's in November, or the first week of December.
That's what holiday is, so November. It must be November, December then.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping we'll see more of that, and we'll actually get a release date.
Imagine we finally saw some Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, no, that would be cool.
Because I don't think it's going to come in March.
Yeah. You see, I don't think it's going to come in March. I think it's going to get delayed again.
Yeah.
Like Legacy Killer HD, as we were talking about him before the podcast, dickhead.
Tell us what you really think, Paul.
Yeah.
Dickhead.
He said in one of his videos, they're going to delay it until April, because it came out, like the last Red Dead Redemption came out in April. It didn't, it came out in March.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
he
pulls facts from his arse. Do you know what I mean?
Just Google it, man.
Like, but I don't think we've seen, and I know Grand Theft Auto, like Rockstar, they keep that cards close to their chest, but they don't need to. They're fucking Rockstar. Do you know what I mean?
They're not very Rockstar like.
No, they're not at all. And I do think we should see something, but I've just got this feeling that it's going to be delayed again.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy for it to be delayed, but between now and it coming out, I want to see some things.
Yeah.
Like, I want to know who you are.
There's got to be something that they can. Yeah, there's got to be something they can show.
Because they just show a picture.
I mean, let's be honest. It's there's no way in hell at this point in development that there isn't hours and hours that's playable.
Oh yeah,
the majority of the games, the majority of the games probably playable right now. It'll just be like bugs and stuff. So you can show a guided demo.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? That avoids any bugs that you are still working on.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Red Dead Redemption Online trailer. Like, I want that because I want to see.
I love their trailers with the guy with the voiceover. So in Red Dead Redemption Online, the player can do. You know what I mean? I love those trailers, and I really hope we get some of them.
Yeah, I think we will. But I think it'll be another one of those things where you get the game, and then online is going to be 2 weeks later, and then it's just going to be fucked. Like, I
hope they just say, and also Red Dead Redemption 2. Nightmare.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Even if I just want them to just say it. Just say it. You don't have to show us anything.
And then just whisper at the end. Also in co-op.
Yeah.
Yes. Like, I would love that. Like, also it's online. So the zombies online. Like, and for Ben and Paul. And then it's just a picture of me with thumbs up.
Yeah. Bring a game and approved. Yeah. And they're like, who the fuck's that?
Who's this dickhead? Yeah. Oh, they've got a Patreon £1. Yeah. Just chuck in £1.
I'm opening a Patreon to get that £1.
Yeah, definitely. We'll do that shit. £1, please.
What's your goal? £1.
Just £1 a year. Just that takes £1 off what SoundCloud a month. Do you know what I mean? Pay for SoundCloud. Hashtag stay woke. But yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2. I want to see some of that. But I mean, it's just
show me what you got.
Yeah, show me what you got.
Red Dead's gonna be. It's guaranteed a hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, even if it turns out to be the worst game ever, we'd all buy it.
Yeah,
just to see for ourselves and be like, wow, the Rockstar dropped the ball.
Yeah.
Like, we'd all buy it, wouldn't we? We would.
Yeah, oh, this fucking sucks.
Me and you'd buy it on, like, every console.
Yeah.
We'd buy it, like
we did Grand Theft Auto.
We'd buy it 4 times and be like, fuck, I forgot this was shit.
This was so bad.
It's only the 3rd time I've bought this piece of crap.
Remember that trailer, though? Yeah, let's buy it again. 25 quid. They've just had a sale.
They'll just show you a new trailer with a really cool song on. You'd be like,
yeah.
sold!
Yep. Yeah, it's like a new game.
That's how they got with next gen. We're just like, that trailer looks really good.
It was the music. That was literally the start.
And it's running on a high-end PC. Yeah. Like, that's not what it looks like on Xbox One.
Yeah. Now in 1080p, and then it's got at the bottom, like, really tiny, right, only on PC, scrubs. And then there's a picture of us just bring a game in approve.
Yeah. Turns out it's the worst seal of approval we can ever get.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to suck. It's It's Rockstar. I've enjoyed the table tennis game they made. Like, I really played the shit out of that at least twice. Do you know what I mean? So I think
that was just to show off the Euphoria engine, wasn't it?
Yeah, and like the sweat on the Chinese guy was so realistic. It was really.
You look like every sweaty Chinese guy I've ever seen.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that's a lot.
Yeah, and I've seen a lot of Chinese guys sweating. It's weird.
Yeah.
I just have a fetish for sweaty Chinese guys. What's happening?
So
moving on.
Enough about Paul and these lady boys.
Yeah, lady boys for life. Hashtag lady boys for LYF.
Sweaty lady boy.
There's a lot of hashtags in this episode.
We should probably talk about video games.
Yeah, we should. Yeah.
I think we'll probably wrap it up there because we've talked about, I think, the majority of things that we're expecting and would hope for.
Yeah.
Like, our next episode, we'll actually talk about how wrong we were.
Yeah, like every E3, we're like, this is going to happen.
It's because it's like anything. You've got your own set of tastes, and it's not catering to your tastes, is it?
Yeah.
So like, I'm like, I'd love to say this, and they're like, we don't care.
Yeah, nobody gives a shit.
We're trying to make games that sell, so we're talking about FIFA.
Yeah, so we're talking about FIFA 19.
Yeah.
We're
talking about the new fucking card packs on FIFA. II is great.
Yeah, yay. Football Ultimate Team, yeah.
We're going to show you some more fucking Call of Duty World War II.
Yay. Yeah, so, yeah.
Gamescom. Actually, know what I would like to see? just before we go, Nazi zombies. I wouldn't mind seeing more of Nazi zombies.
Yeah.
Because I haven't showed anything other than the little trailer, which was just tease. I want it, really.
Yeah, it was, yeah. I mean,
plus, I think it's meant to be a story campaign, isn't it?
Is it? I didn't know that, you see.
Yeah.
I'm learning new things every day. It's a podcast, not only funny, it's informative. Put in a pound. But yeah, so our final segment before we go is that famous segment or the famous song, What Are You Playing? And the song goes, don't even speak, I haven't done the song yet. What are you playing? Are you playing a game? Sha-la-la-la.
How can you be so toned down?
I'm doing
what
that.
Are you playing?
I've got a voice of an angel.
What are you playing?
What are you playing?
Is that like Morty being kicked in the balls? Like,
yeah. No, I do that on purpose. I have a voice like an angel, my mom says. Yeah.
Okay.
So, are you currently playing a game, Ben?
Is your mom haunted by angels? Has she mistaken a banshee for an angel?
She sleeps a lot.
Yeah.
She takes a lot of
tablets.
tablets.
You know that ghost that screams at the end of my bed? I'm sure it's an angel. It's a fucking banshee. You sound just like an angel.
What are you It keeps on singing. What am I playing?
I'm just saying this to sleep. I think it's warning you of impending doom. I'm like, okay.
I've got the voice of an angel. Just keep doing that.
I wish I recorded them physically so you could see my face as well. Because it's just so fucking stupid.
I'm gone. I can't breathe. Oh, fucking hell. This is definitely worth a pound. This, like.
What are you playing?
That should be the segment at the end. Instead of shut up. What are you playing? Oh.
I would say edit it, but we both know that's not going to happen.
It's not like it's staying in.
That production value, yo.
Yeah. Oh, who knows? We'll put a Patreon and
so, come on then, what are you playing?
Oh, fuck me.
What are you playing?
Oh, right.
Never
That's
heard of that
12
one.
minutes of laughing.
Get out.
I'm playing Conan Exiles. It's just released on the game preview for Xbox, and it's on PC. It came out on the 16th, and it's buggy as fuck.
Yeah.
Don't get us wrong, I'm enjoying playing it. It's good. It's like Ark without the dinosaurs, but with better combat.
And a dick slider.
And a dick slider, so you can wear that micro penis with pride, as you do.
As I do in my regular life.
In real life, on the regular. But yeah, it's cool. I'm enjoying it. I mean, there's launch day problems, which there is a lot of with these games. But what I'm playing, I'm actually really enjoying.
Do you think you're going to bang, like, how many hours have you put into Ark now? Like 700, something like that?
Oh, yeah, easy.
I do think you're going to bang another 7 into this.
Once it stops dashboarding, yeah, I think I could. Unlike Tames and Ark, you can capture the AI, take them back to your base and like break them so they work for you, so you can have archers, so you can build a massive castle. It's like Ark in that respect.
So like to break them, do you put them in a cell and play Easy Street?
Yeah, they do, yeah. Easy Street. It's my version. But no, like you whip them and like you can actually lasso people and drag them.
Yeah.
That's your
I'm
rabbit.
gonna go assault a rabbit.
Yeah, I'll continue to talk.
Pick her up.
Yeah. Whoa! Knock the mic over. There's the production value. But yeah, well, what you do is you can break the AI, and they're called thralls. Yeah. And you take them back to your base, and you put them on a wheel of pain, and it's basically you whip them, and then they become your like team members, but obviously they're still AI. So if someone tries to attack your base, you can set them as archers or, knights, so they've got swords and stuff like that, and it looks pretty cool. Like, in theory, like, once the game actually works, like, all of that is available to do. And there's also a new expansion, which makes the game even bigger.
Right.
I think the map is, like, 75% more bigger now with the expansion, and it's massive. Like, even the game creators have, like, walked parts of the map and forgot about it, because it's that big.
Wait, we haven't tested this area.
But yeah, I mean, the combat is like you can have shields and swords, and you can have spears. There's no guns or anything like that. But there's like gunpowder, and you can make like bombs and stuff. Right. There's no guns, but there's gunpowder. Cool. And you can use magic, and you can summon like.
What do they call it?
What?
Can't call it gunpowder. Oh, no concept of guns.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they don't call it gunpowder.
Blast powder.
Blast powder. Yeah. Yeah. Basically, there's going to be magic brought into the game as well. It's it's Conan.
Top hat and cartridge.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you can find the queen. Just me standing at a table getting people to spend that gold.
That's how you get gold, is you pull it from behind people's ears.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. But yeah, there's all sorts of stuff coming in. There's new creatures. There is going to be mounts, but they're like horses. That
I thought that's what mounts were.
Well, yeah, but like in like Ark, which, people are comparing it to, you can have, like, a pig and shit like that. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? But on this, it's going to be, like, realistic mounts, horses and stuff like that. And when you start the game, like, you get told your crimes. And most of mine, like, because obviously I've lost the server, so every time I've started again, I've had to start with a new character. And most of my crimes are, like, you laying with animals and like punched a donkey and stuff like that. Like, they're not all animal related.
So they use your actual real life crimes.
I was gonna say, so are they like looking at my search engines or something?
Laying with animals.
Yeah, laying with animals, fornicated with lower beasts and stuff. Beasts.
Well, that doesn't mean animals. That just means ugly women.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Lower beasts. Yeah, but I'm enjoying it. Obviously, I would want it to, not dashboarders, and sometimes the AI are invisible, which is ridiculous. But
I mean, like I say, that's the game's preview, isn't it? And I mean, like...
You're basically playing to beta test the game.
Yeah, I mean, that was what Ark was. Ark wasn't as bad as that,
No,
I mean... But Ark was still bad.
Yeah,
Ark had a lot of problems.
It still is. I mean, it's due to release on the 29th of this month.
Yeah, I don't think it's finished.
Nah, I don't think it is. But apparently they've got a massive patch coming.
Yeah.
Like loads of gig worth of patches that's going to fix it, and there's going to be like a story mode and blah blah blah. Yeah. All I want is survival of the fittest. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I have been playing. So have you been playing the game, Ben?
Mainly Lawbreakers.
Yeah.
like I'm really enjoying it. Obviously, the more I've played it, like the more I'm peeling behind the layers of the combat.
It's like an onion.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's just for me, it's like classic arena shooters.
Yeah, Quake
And like
and Doom.
like I kind of missed that, like that whole genre. Like I kind of skipped over it. I wasn't really the time they were big. I wasn't really playing those games.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like I was younger and I was playing easier games. You know what I mean? So like, and now obviously that I've put like thousands of hours into shooters, it's just like, wow, I would have loved that like genre of games, and like so to have a new one's great, but it's not doing well at all. The game's doing really badly. It's like I think it's down to something like less than 1,000 players a day. I think already.
That's ridiculous.
Which for launch week, and the fact that it launched so cheap as well, which is really surprising. I mean, obviously there's been issues on PS4 with stutter and stuff, but they've patched it out and stuff.
Yeah.
But it hasn't hampered my enjoyment at all.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've also just been playing, like I say, we've started playing Battlefield 1 again. Which, like I say, I'm surprised that I'm enjoying it as much as I did. Like I say, I didn't enjoy it on launch.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the beta. And then I played it on launch and I just didn't enjoy it. I just couldn't get into it like I did every other Battlefield game. But now I'm starting to get into it. Plus they're adding specializations as well back into the game, which was like the perks from previous ones.
Yeah.
So you can have like, you can select one and it'll be like, you take a bit less damage from grenades or, deal a bit more damage with certain weapon types, that kind of thing. Which is going to be good because there's so much grenade spam in that game.
Yeah.
Like, any area where it's just cluster, you walk in and like, 4 grenades are landing at your feet, and it's like you run away from one into another one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anything that's going to negate that, even just a little bit, I'm so on board.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
So yes,
that's what you've been playing.
Been trying the new maps. They're absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah. I liked before I got dashboarded when I was playing Battlefield. I did like that, like the farm thing. Yeah. Was it a farm? Yeah. Yeah, I like that map. It did look cool, but I got dashboarded, so I tried to play Conan Exiles.
And then got dashboarded.
Maybe
it's your Xbox.
It might be. Do you know what
I'm joking because Conan crashed for me twice as well.
Yeah. Claire listens to YouTube on it, and every time she puts YouTube on for a good hour, it's fine, and then it restarts my Xbox every time. So I don't know. Maybe it's a problem with the YouTube app, or maybe my Xbox is just on its way out.
I use the YouTube app all the time.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'm not saying that it's yours. I'm just saying it's probably yours.
It's probably mine. Yeah.
On that note.
Yeah. I think we've had a good episode. We've
had an episode.
Yeah, we've had an episode.
It's official.
Yeah. We're online. We're on the interwebs.
Soon to be on Patreon.
soon to be on Patreon. If you put in £1, we'll quit. No, well, not.
Left because of that YouTube money.
Yeah, because of that YouTube money, we'll get a jet ski on lease. Obviously, it's only £1. We're not ridiculous. Yeah,
we'll rent a jet ski for a day after years of saving the pound.
Yeah, but we're on Facebook at Bring It Gaming UK. It's our website, and I still don't know. We're on Twitter at Big
we own
Presents.
Facebook.
Yeah, we own Facebook. Yeah, it's ours. Yeah, obviously Mark's up our big owes me. Lots of money. We're also on SoundCloud at Bring It Gaming UK. Or search the Unashamed Gamers on Google, and you'll find we're everywhere. We're the first ones that come up because that name's original. We're originators, bitches.
Next time you search, there'll be like 4 of us.
Yeah,
and be like,
fuck you, Gamers. It's got a Z at the end. Yeah.
Oh man, we should have thought of that. Zeds are so cool.
I know they are.
In place of S's, aren't they?
For reals. Real with a Z.
And on that note, thanks for listening to this edition of the Unashamed Gamers.
And remember, GG doesn't stand for good game. It stands for
Get good.
Such a child.